All right, hey everyone, welcome. Oh wait, I don't touch the mic, and I'm still wearing this ridiculous thing. Hold on. All right, that's done. Mic on. Now we can do it. Hey guys, welcome everyone to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host Vays. Coming to you live from Tijuana, Mexico. Just got here. I'm spending one night here in Tijuana, and then it's back to get smuggled across the border. You have to drive, otherwise you have to do an up-the-nose COVID test, which are basically nose rape, and I don't want to do that. So driving back into the United States, and then I'll be flying over to Miami. I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. Hopefully all the ivermectin in my bag will drive with me over the border smoothly. If there's no video tomorrow, well, there's no video tomorrow night, we'll see. Or more like if I'm not speaking in Miami on Wednesday evening, then Tone and the ivermectin didn't make it. Let's go to the charts. There will be a live Q&A, but I am also pressed on time because I gotta get into the hotel and check in. So let's go lightning round, and then we're gonna do some private Q&A. Let's see if any of the private Q&A people are already joining. They are, so that means everybody got the email. All right. Oh man, Mexico's been so much fun. I'm also hanging out with Jimmy G right now, but you'll probably see him in the live chat as well. He's sitting right across from me, literally. Some of the best matcha I've had. I'm not that much of a coffee drinker, but I'll drink tea and I'll drink matcha, and this is incredible. Whatever this place is, maybe I'll show it to you after. It's in Tijuana. This is the best matcha I've ever had. But I haven't been to Japan yet. All right. Weekly chart. The weekly chart still looks bullish. The week has just started, so there's not much of it to still look bullish. Today is Monday. The week is literally a few hours into a 7-hour day. But there's a couple of things we can now notice. We can see the MACD has crossed over. Welcome to Mexico, if you heard that. We can see that the MACD has crossed over. Let's see the week close this way, and that is a huge bullish indication. The MACD is always late to the party, but being late to the party doesn't mean that it's wrong. Here's the MACD being late to the party, and actually it wasn't late this time. This one was right on time. Here's the MACD crossing over bullish, crossed over bearish for a week, and then back to bullish. The MACD is a useful indicator, and this makes me even more bullish going into the summer. I don't like the CMF. The volume is drying up a little bit, but it's okay. And the RSI is still fully bullish. This is great. We broke the lucid stars. We broke all the moving averages. Next week, the moving averages can cross over. If this week closes a bullish week around 50,000, those moving averages will cross next week, which is awesome. And then we are back to almost a full 100% bull market. May need a couple of more weeks for the 20-day moving average to just start turning upwards. So I really like this forecast of where the moving averages are going. It's really useful. Daily chart. A strange day, very strange 24 hours. I mean, 12 hours ago, this was looking like we're going to hit 50,000 by end of day. We have full pulled back. We're holding the moving average. I remain bullish here. I'd rather be long than short right now. This samurai top also came in kind of weird. We are now in the middle of a 1 to 4 candle correction that ends tomorrow, and I fully expect us to have a recovery. By the way, speaking of being bullish, if you go over and find Willy Woo, I gotta tweet out so much stuff from our little event. Willy Woo released his newsletter today. I'm gonna be the shill for Willy Woo here. Check out Willy Woo's work. He's posting charts that are in his newsletter, which is weird. Some of them, not all of them. And definitely you want to check out Willie's newsletter. I'm not going to give away if he thinks we topped, but based on my last interview with him, you should certainly know the answer to that. Mempool's that space is having a little bit of an issue for me. I have good internet here, so I don't know what's going on. Mempool's been good. So daily chart, let's look at the funding rate. The funding rate is completely neutral. This actually favors the bulls in my opinion. This is great. The MACD is getting ready to cross over, but it doesn't have to. We're still kind of bullish here. The RSI is staying overbought, a little bit of a drop here. I like this as a 4-day correction, and then we start to go back up. Short-term chart is not really interesting, but look, we continue to hold the moving average. We're still holding the moving average. Let's see if we can break out and tomorrow sit clearly above 48K. We have not had a single hour close above 48K, as I believe. I can't seem to flip my charts. Sometimes that happens in foreign countries. That kind of sucks. I may have to restart my computer. So that could be trouble for the private Q&A people who are joining me now, and we're going to get to that in a minute. Not much else to say. Bitcoin dominance continues to drop, means that the number of idiots lowering their IQ continues to increase. Gold, I'm back to being borderline bullish, but I really need us to break the prior swing high. Gold above 1840 makes me bullish. Leaning bearish on oil here, not a good looking chart. The S&P 500 hits an MRI warning and just tanks. The weekly chart is, I'm gonna wait. I would wait for a new swing high or a new all-time high in the S&P before going long. That's my criteria. A 1 to 4 candle correction of the MRI top, maybe back to the moving average. The whole Afghanistan thing is a disaster. Joe Biden is a disaster. It's not a disaster. Joe Biden is an embarrassment to the country, the likes of which America has probably never seen. It is such an embarrassment that I'm surprised every single country in the world does not rebel against American imperialism. There should be zero respect for America. If you are a foreign nation that is being occupied by America, you should have zero respect for America because of what happened in the election. Zero. I would have zero respect for America because of that election. Biden is just a gross embarrassment. Like you can't even put it into words. Never seen anything like it from almost any country in the world. Anyway, let's get back to the charts. Yeah, people always message me and asking me about the MRI. Guys, if you're messaging me, you should be able to find my website. And if you find my website, you should be able to find the page that says MRI indicator, and it answers all of your questions. Like I have to answer so many DMs, like how much does it cost? How long do I have it for? Guys, if you are incapable of reading a website, I don't want to sell you access. Well, like you're just gonna lose all your money. It should not be that hard. Okay. I'm gonna get this on sale today, tomorrow, or the day after. It depends on how much time I have to just like test the system and test the registration system. This is gonna be a very small event, 50 people. So if you don't sign up right away, it's gonna be sold out. So keep an eye on this. I'll announce it once I put on sale, but definitely keep an eye on this. And this, the financial summit still has a few seats. So go ahead and check that out as well. That's taking place in Ras Al Khaimah. Unconfiscatable is going to be in March, and we just finished the Bitcoin Standard Conference. All right, guys, if you want to know more about where I'm going, you got a few days to register for Epic Talks. Go to my calendar, click on Epic Talks, click on Miami, and this is where you will find me Wednesday night. I will be at SLS Hotel Wednesday night, Hyde Beach Club. That is where you will find me. I think it starts around 7 p.m. There it is, 7 p.m. That is where I will be on South Beach, Collins Avenue. So you'll be able to find me there on Wednesday, and I'll talk about the other events I'm speaking at as days progress. That is it, guys. Here's the streets of Tijuana. This is where we are. We are hanging out in the middle of Tijuana. I will be in San Diego tomorrow to fly out to Miami. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. We got people in the private Q&A, and I'll chat with them now. Bye, guys.